Hey everybody, Fox Rose here, and wow. So, before we get started, I know a lot of people were wanting cards, but currently I am poor, and I'm sorry, but I can't do that anymore. I'm sorry. For those of you who subscribed for this, I apologize, but yeah. So anyways, now that we got that out of the way, I've been doing a little project. And since I was talking about cards just now, you can figure out that this is a Yu-Gi-Oh project, right? Right. So what this project that I've been working on is a project that shows off all of the cards in order of appearance in the show. Like, for instance, the very first card that Joey Wheeler ever played in the show was Kagemusha of the Blue Flame. Nothing too extravagant. It's just an ordinary card. 800 attack, 400 defense. Simple. And so what I did up to this point is I've gone up to episode 50 of the anime. Now, for those of you who are diehard Yu-Gi-Oh fans, this includes Duke Devlin's Dungeon Dice Monsters portion. And if a Dungeon Dice Monster was a card at all, it counts for the book. Simple as that. Now keep in mind that some of these technically are different than others solely because of the fact that I went with the best quality cards I had first. Like, for instance, there's 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons, and Kaiba didn't technically show 3 different ones in 3 different episodes until the Duelist Kingdom arc. So I've only got 1 card in here that, in the beginning page, that represents Blue Eyes White Dragon. And considering it was from Yugi's grandpa, that's where I'm going with this. Okay? Okay. But the only rules here are that it has to be canon to the English releases of Yu-Gi-Oh! So anything else is thrown out the window. Okay? Okay. So with that said, I just wanted to show you guys how I've come so far, and I'm going to be dimming the screen real quick just so you guys can see it better, because as you just saw with Kagemusha, there is a major glare. So, just real quick. Okay, yeah, there's no real glare. So, with that said, let's get started into this. So, the first 3 cards to ever be shown, not in a duel, were in order Kagemusha, Black Land Flame Dragon, and the Blue Eyes White Dragon. Next, we've got the Hitatsumi Giant, Kaiba's first card. Then we've got the Winged Dragon, Guardian of the Fortress, Sagi the Dark Clown. That card, hang on. This card is blank because it's the negative energy card. And I know it's an actual card because I looked it up on Google Images and it was an officially printed card. I just can't seem to find it anywhere. So, yeah. But then right after that, we had Right Leg of the Forbidden One, Sangan, which, if I remember correctly, was supposed to be the original Kuriboh, but Sangan is much more powerful. Let's see. I'm just going to be going up until the 3rd, 4th page, just so you guys can get an idea, because we're getting into the much heavier stuff here. And it's more or less for the rarer cards that I'm showing off here. So, yeah. Like, for instance, I actually have a shiny version, well, a holographic version, of each of the cards of Exodia. I have a holographic Swords of Revealing Light and Dark Magician. And on that previous page, Blue Eyes, the Right Leg, and Sangan were all holographics. One card that I've really been looking for that I can't seem to find anywhere is the 2-headed King Rex, Rex Raptor's iconic monster from back in the day. Then I've got silver embossed lettering, Dragon Capture Jar, holographic Silver Fang, holographic Summon Skull. I've got the Duelist Kingdom card set for the instructions and everything to go to Duelist Kingdom, meet Pegasus, and everything. And some of these cards I know have modern prints, like for instance, I know the Summon Skulls print is a lot different than the old school print, so if I had those versions, I went with the original artworks. If I didn't, I went with the modern ones, sadly. And one of these cases where I kept the originals was Kunai with Chain, Salamandra, and so many others. In fact, I think there's actually a Time Wizard replacement in the future. I don't know. But, of course, I don't have everything in the world, but I do have a good chunk of cards. And, up to Yugi's duel with Weevil, I had a lot of stuff. Like, I don't even know how rare this is, but I have a fucking Great Moth. Let's see if you guys can actually see that. Don't know how well you guys are seeing that, because I'm blocking my own vision when I do that. But yeah, all these cards are amazing quality, except for the ones that, when I got them, they were shit quality. So there's that. But I try to keep them best condition as I possibly can. Oh lordy, Blue Eyes, White Dragons again, Spellbinding Circle, Magical Hats, Negate Attack, sadly a folded Red Eyes, because I had another Red Eyes, but that one was not the official artwork at the time, so went with the Joey Wheeler version. Serpent Knight Dragon, a few more cards that I'm just going to name off here. Reaper of the cards I actually have, Shiny, Morphing Jar, and Maneater Bug, Holographic Catapult Turtle. Last few cards I'm going to name off are the Call of the Haunted, the Wall Shadow, the Labyrinth Wall, 2 of the 3 Weather Gods that combine into the Gate Guardian, and the iconic monster that helps defeat the Gate Guardian from Yugi and Joey's teamwork is the iconic Black Skull Dragon. This is technically my second one, because the first one I got, I gave away foolishly, because I was a stupid kid. But, yeah. Without getting into too much further stuff, I've got 2 of the most powerful cards in the game back in the day, and those are the 2 iconic dragon cards. The 5-headed dragon, which I'm going to pull both these out real quick, just so you guys see that I'm not lying, and the Dragon Master Knight. So first of all, in order, the 5-headed dragon. And then the Dragon Master Knight, which this is the one that I've had since I was a kid. You want to know what's even funnier? I have a misprinted version of this card. A misprint. Same with the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. I have 2 misprint amazing cards. And they both are officially sealed. Like, I don't know if you actually know this, if you're new to collecting Yu-Gi-Oh cards or everything, but you see this little gray thing in the bottom left corner for the cards? That is an official emblem of a card. If a card has that, then it's an official card. Made by Konami. And I know Konami are the worst because Metal Gear, but they're still doing good with Yu-Gi-Oh, so I'm happy with them. I mean, they're being kind of dicks about it some days, but hey. But anyways, I just wanted you guys to see the Yu-Gi-Oh card collection and how it's going. So, thank you all so much for watching today's video. If you liked the video, hit the like button, comment in the comment section with all your tips, tricks, and all that shite. Subscribe if you're new, favorite the video if you want, but who the hell favorites videos these days? If you're curious about any cards that I have that have been up to episode 50, please ask them in the comments down below. I'm more than willing to share my information and how I got them. In fact, I even have some duplicates of these cards. So maybe if you have cards that I don't have, I'm willing to trade? Maybe? Maybe? I don't know. But anyways, this is Fox Rose, and I'm telling you all to rock and roll, dudes and vixens.